tell us like what happened like yesterday and like everything?
Oh, I was enjoying a beer by the Maidan, celebrating my birthday. Even one of the bars, they gave me a free beer tower when they heard it was my birthday, so that was nice. And talking with some people, having a good time. Then I left the bar to go back to my home, and suddenly my face is on the asphalt, and they're dragging me into a car and kicking me and beating me, and then I'm transported to some sort of police station, I don't know where. And then they proceed to kick me, beat me, spit at me for 10 hours while filming me and laughing, saying they'll send me to Norway, they'll kill me, things like this. And then suddenly they stop and drag me out, put me in a car, and kick me out in the middle of nowhere.
Where it was? I mean, like where did they let you in?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
How did you get
the
to the hospital afterwards?
I crawled my way to the closest like inhabited area with some people. I walked into a coffee shop and asked if I could get a glass of water. The guys there were really nice. They helped me out. They got me some food, got me a cup of coffee, some cigarettes, and gave me some money for the metro and showed me where the metro was. So then I made my way to the central train station, to the Clear Skies help spot. And when I got in there, one of the volunteers, Ludmilla, instantly called the ambulance.
Do you have any like signs of a beating or something? Like
Well, my mostly it's my wrists being swollen, but they're professionals, you know, they're the police, so they know the difference between an amateur giving a beating and a professional is the professional doesn't do any more damage than they want to. They know exactly how to inflict pain without leaving any evidence. Because if I find them, what evidence do I have to show? But if I break things, I do have evidence to show. So
they beat you like without any like signs?
Yeah.
Where did you beat you?
Oh, everywhere. They kicked me in the ribs, they kicked me in the head, punched me, slapped me around a bit, twisted my hands behind my back, twisted my fingers. In general, just anything that hurts.
How do you think, why did they do that? Like, for what purpose? How did they find you?
I don't know. My back was turned to the direction they came from. So when they picked me up in the street, you know, they came from behind, and suddenly I'm on the ground, and then I'm being dragged to a police car. The only thing I can think of is that it must be the same people making political problems for me, trying to get me kicked out of the army.
Who are these people making like political problems?
I don't know. Apparently someone in Norway dislikes me a lot and are using a lot of political pressure to get me kicked out. That's why I'm in Kyiv now and not in Donetsk. I came back from Donetsk now Friday. All I want to do is just to go back. Well, I've been planning to come for 4 years, and one morning I woke up and I decided, okay, today's the day I go. So I pack everything I can fit into a bag. I donate away my clothing and my property, and then I go to the airport and jump on a plane. Then I arrive in Kyiv and spend some time with the Georgian National Legion, which was not a pleasant experience. Then made my way around, tried to make friends and contacts, and eventually I went into the military recruitment office, and they helped me out, and then I was sent to Donetsk.
So they gave you like a military ticket or what? I mean, like, did you have any like some document that you served in this 50?
Yeah, I have a contract for the 58th Brigade, 16th Battalion, 3rd Rota. It was an interesting rank, soldier assistant grenade launcher, I think it was. I've never heard a rank like this in my life.
So you had the contract, like, and when did you come to Ukraine? And like, for how long did you have this contract?
I've been here for 5 months, something like this. You know, I have a lot of friends in the army, and even in the battalion headquarters. and two of my friends were standing there with tears in their eyes, and they said they had to fire me because of political pressure from Norway. The brigadier had to stay up until 4 in the night to write this paper to cancel my contract. You know, he's an officer who's in charge of a whole brigade in a war zone. But they called him from up top, and it was ordered direct from the Ministry of Defense that he stay up all night and he cancel this contract, because if they don't fire me, someone at brigade headquarters will be fired instead. Which surprised my lawyer, because he said that in the Ukrainian army nothing ever happens this fast, ever. So it's some political pressure.
From embassy or for like from?
I don't know. I called the Norwegian embassy here in Kyiv, and I called the foreign relations department, but they said they didn't know anything. But
What did they say? Yeah.
well, they just said they didn't know anything. But I have had a lot of problems with the Norwegian government before. So,
Which kind of problems?
oh, they've just been following me around, harassing me. Police have been following me, making problems. Nationalists are not very popular in Europe. I'm supposed to meet the lawyer at the Sviatosha military commissariat, but I don't know for what or why or anything. So I have no idea. At the moment, I have no home, no money, no contract, no nothing. But I have decided on one thing, and that is I am not leaving. I am only going back to Donetsk and joining the army again.
So why you didn't want to stay in Norway?
I can't do anything in Norway, you know. I can work a 9-to-5 job in an office or in construction or whatever. That's not for me. I've tried many things in my life, but I've discovered one thing. As soon as I arrived in Donetsk, all my unhappiness, all my worries went away. Apparently I'm not meant to be a civilian. I'm a very shitty civilian. But military life is much better for me.